computer. There we go. All right. Hi, Carla. You're my friend.
I know.
Oh my gosh. We're dealing with bad internet connection here though with our dumb Zoom calls. All these people on Wi-Fi's. We have
I know it's all being dwindled down.
Yeah. Our boys currently are both playing each other on Fortnite Xbox as we speak. And I just went outside and I'm like, Elliot, be quiet. It's like forever. But you are our resident hairdresser, beauty expert. And I am thinking of you more than you know right now, Carla, because I don't know if you can see this. I'm putting this video on YouTube too, but those roots are starting to show. I've got my little wings.
Shadows are helping you.
I know.
Well, mine too. I actually did a spray today because I did leave the house today for the store. So I sprayed all my roots with a spray.
Yeah. So we're in the same boat. I know. Now, what do you tell people that are dealing with all this, and what do we do? Help.
Well, I mean, in reality, if you can't obviously we can't get it done, but I've actually been providing like root touch-up kits for some of my clients that have gray hair and they're freaking out and they're like, I just need it done. It's driving me crazy. I'll like mix up enough color for them or I'll provide enough color and developer for them to do just like a little touch up, like their, around their hairline and their, like part line and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's someone with like highlights or something that can't just be masked with like a root color, it's like, just hold out, just wait. I mean, you could try something on your own, but then you're going to end up paying a lot more money in the end to get it fixed.
I know, that's what I'm worried about. I keep seeing all these, ads for hair color, but then there's news that all the boxed hair color is flying off the shelves. Like it's the new toilet paper. You can't buy it anywhere. So I know. Funny. Yeah. But what are your touch-up kits like? Because I think I might have to hit you up for one. If you still have stuff.
I mean, I'm only offering them to, I have enough. I'm only offering them to people that we really honed in on their their formula so that I'm not having to like make up something new and then just cross your fingers and hope that it matches well. Like it's more for people that are kind of consistent in their color. So it's easy for me to, slap it together. Because if it's something like I actually had somebody the other day that wanted to do something new. And I was like, oh, no. I'm only providing enough to touch up what you have. She's like, well, I want to kind of go darker purple and stuff, which is great and fun. I'm like, but this isn't the time to, for me just to blindly formulate for you.
Yeah, no, that's kind of cuckoo.
Plus, I don't really have enough supplies on hand right now to just give everybody enough for their entire heads. It's really just to get you by until we can figure this thing out.
Right. Teeny bit. I know. Now, do you expect that a lot of people are going to, when everything kind of lifts and you might go back to work or whenever that is, what it's going to be like? Like, what do you think all the issues are going to be? Fixing the hair.
And it's so funny because it's going to be super busy. I mean, people are already texting and saying, okay, well, can you get me on my book for X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, I don't even know when that's going to be. Or we don't know when it's going to be safe to go back. And, we're in closed quarters. I don't think it's just going to be the second they lift, the stay-at-home orders that we're not just going to go running back in.
Right.
Well, some people, I know I won't feel comfortable doing that. So.
Yeah. Well, and you have a big reason why it's not comfortable because she's got a baby in the belly. Look at her. So cute. You're so cute. And you're due in August. So yeah, by the time summer rolls around and they say things might open up by then, you're not going to want to risk it. And even being around chemicals or I don't know.
The chemicals don't bother me that much. There's certain chemicals I can't be around being pregnant, but doing color and highlights and stuff like that doesn't bother me as much.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I'm not like huffing it and
Right. Now
it's not putting out.
Right. There was a thing I saw, somebody on Facebook posted that, and they're a hairdresser too, I think, and there's a petition going around that hairdressers want to go back to work or what was the deal? And then I sent it to you and you were like, oh yeah, I've heard of this. what's going on with that?
Yeah, it was a petition for, I can't remember what it was called. It was like one guest at a time or one client at a time or something like that. And it was petitioning saying, if we have one person at a time, then we're not exposed to as many. And I don't know, because I kind of thought it was a little silly. It was like, we're essential, and maybe my mind is just so different right now because I'm pregnant. I feel like, you know what, it's not worth the risk. So I don't feel as essential, or maybe it's because I don't want to be as essential because
Right.
I just really want everything to be much more clear whether it's safe to go back to work or not. But yes, this petition was citing we should be able to go back sooner than later, kind of like in the first wave or whatever, as long as we're taking all the precautions. So the petition was to get us up and running earlier.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah. God, I feel bad because a lot of people, this is their bread and butter. And luckily, like me, we have our hubbies that we can kind of lean on to for the substantial
Yes, very
chunk.
blessed in that area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not super, dire, but still, it's a tough call, man. Going
No,
back
I
to
do. I
work.
feel awful because I have a lot of friends, stylist friends that are, they are kind of desperate to go back to work. But they also have that underlying fear. They're scared. They're like, I need to work, I need money, but I'm also like scared for my health and scared for
Sure.
the people I love. And so it's
Right. Because hairdressers, it's an intimate job. I mean, you're kind of hovering over them, washing their hair and things like that. You're right
oh
near their
yeah,
face. And
you're
I always
constantly
worry
touching
about
them.
my breath when I'm around you. I'm like, sorry, coffee, garlic, poor thing. Yeah. And it's very, you could work up a small sweat, maybe. I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe not, but
Well, there's a lot of contact. I mean, you're in, and again, I'm in a studio space, so it's a small space. So there's no way to have 6 feet apart from each other.
yeah.
And I mean, sure, I could wear gloves the whole time and wear a mask, but also in a closed room, that sounds awful to me.
Yeah.
I already, going to the grocery store today with that mask on, I already get a little claustrophobic wearing it anyways. I can't imagine working
See?
for 8 to 10 hours with a mask on.
Yeah, who wants to do that? No, I know. And that's when you look at the nurses and doctors and just like bow down because they
Gosh.
have you seen the like bruises they get around their
Yeah.
face and
Yeah.
the ears and the whole thing? God, that sucks. Well, now do you have tips for people who want to get through? You mentioned root spray and
Yeah, the root spray is really great because, I mean, if you're not going out but once in a blue moon just to go to the store or whatever, you can use the spray. But it's also great because I do understand for the people who are still working and still seeing people, or if they're on Zoom calls constantly and they're very self-conscious about their gray hair or whatever it is.
right.
Those root sprays really are great because they're just, I mean, they wash out. They you can match it to your hair color really well, and those are kind of a good hold you over.
Yeah, you got me one at one of my visits, and I swear I love it. In fact, I used it for another Zoom call, and but unfortunately, I don't think I shook it well enough, and so I got these big dark brown dribbles right down the front of my
Splatters.
shirt and on my nose. They
Oh
look like these
no.
weird freckles. I was like, Morgan Freeman, here
Uh,
to interview you. No, it was bad. So I had to change everything, scrub my face really quick, and I was like, ah. But if you use it correctly, it
uh,
is great stuff. I really like that. Is there a brand that you
well,
like?
you do have to watch if you put sunglasses in your hair, which I am constantly putting sunglasses in my hair, and then I'll forget to wipe them off, and I'll put them on, and then I'll get like a ring around my nose.
I didn't even think of
That's,
that. That's true. Oh my
I know
God.
I've done that a couple times.
That's hilarious.
I like a brand called watercolors, and I
Okay.
feel like it's great because it's not like I don't feel like my hair doesn't feel gross or sticky or
Yeah,
like I still feel like I can kind of like move my hair. It's not
that's a
like
good one.
like stuck together or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
it covers
Okay.
really well.
And people can get it online. Can you order it? Do you know? Or is it all just run into a beauty
Yeah,
supply
you
store?
can probably find it online. It might be better getting it through your stylist.
Okay.
There are some, I mean, speak to your stylist, but there are some online options right now that stylists can give you a link to, and it's typically the stuff that we would go pick up for you. But if you get the link from them, from your stylist, it'll be depending on which beauty supply place you can order products from them, and then it'll get shipped straight to your house. And then your stylist will still get like a commission.
Oh, that's cool.
So I guess that's helpful too. And
yeah,
a little extra income too.
Totally. So would you recommend people stay away from all the box stuff then, the do-it-yourself, or are those touch-up kits okay? No, don't do it.
I definitely would say don't do it. I mean, you just never know. It's like one kit fits all. Like that doesn't make sense. Everybody's hair is different. Your makeup of your, what you need, whether your hair pulls too brassy or doesn't cover gray well. It's like one kit's not going to be the same for everybody. So that's why I say go to your stylist and ask them if they can do something with some kind of a touch-up kit, because they have your formula. They know exactly what you need. Like when I do my little bowl of color, it's not just one strip of one tube of color. It typically is like, okay, this box, this box, this box. I'm doing a little bit of each one of them to make up your personalized color.
Right. And you're a very good colorist too. You're a pro. How long have you been doing this? This has been like forever, right?
In July, I think it'll be 17 years.
Yeah. And look at you. You don't look a day over Crazy. 17. How do you do it? All those beauty products.
Being in the industry, I guess.
Yeah. Oh
I don't know. I'm trying to stay in the shadows.
Oh my gosh, stop it. No, you're good. Well, yeah. So stay away from the box stuff. And I mean, probably we'd maybe do more damage that would cost us more later. So we should just find a way to stick it out.
It's like we're a stylist, we're gonna have to fix it all.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of work. Well, yeah. So I'm getting very close with all my hats and my spray, which is probably running out. So, and then I'll hit you up for some touch-ups perhaps. But yeah. And then I heard something too. This was a nail person, but my mother-in-law told me that a woman went to get her nails done. People are getting so desperate about their beauty routines and about getting found out their real hair color, what their nails really look like, what they look like without makeup.
Oh, yeah.
This woman went to a nail shop and worked out with her nail lady to put her hands through a mail slot so that her nail lady could do her nails.
Oh,
Can you
really
imagine?
Funny.
I know. So
that's really funny. I've seen some really funny memes on how they've had like hairstylists with like an umbrella with like eye holes cut and like these long things to
right. I know. So we could always fashion some sort of.
It's kind of fun though watching people. Oh, sorry, cut in and out.
Oh no, I know the computer's bad. Go ahead, say that again. Sorry.
Okay. I was just saying it's kind of funny seeing how people are taking care of things themselves. And I think it's kind of fun for some people, like maybe the box dye thing, I definitely say like steer clear from, but a haircut, I mean, that can always be fixed. That's like it's an easier fix. So it's kind of interesting seeing all these people become like at-home hairstylists for their husbands or their sons or their daughters or whatever.
I'm in that boat. Elliot is going crazy because his big thick hair is falling in his eyes and he's going nuts. So he's like, Mom, I need a haircut. And I'm like, oh God, I only did this once with Toby when he was little and it was a botch job. So I'm going to have to figure out a way. I was saying I should.
Well, but now there's tons more videos on YouTube and stuff.
Okay. And they're pretty straightforward on how to do it. Okay.
Yeah. Plus I could walk you through it. You could FaceTime and I could show you exactly like how to do it.
Okay, good. Because I'm about to order a Flowbee. I was going to get one of those vacuum cutters from the 80s.
I would totally say don't do it, but this is the time to do it because I think it'd be hilarious, and we can all see what it does.
I know. Either that or family buzz cuts. We'll all go G.I. Jane. And
oh my gosh.
Although Charlotte's like, no. Did I tell you too? Charlotte had the biggest rat's nest in the back of her head. It took me like 30 minutes to work it out because I thought she was brushing her hair fine and I haven't been on top of it. And oh my God, I felt so bad. I mean, a huge dreadlock. It was awful. So
yeah. And those are not easy to get out.
It was tough. It was so tough. Well, I love you, Carla. Thank you for loaning your expertise and take care of that baby. I can't wait to remotely see you again.
I know. Miss you.
Go for another walk, but we'll do lots of this. We played a card game last night. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Well, once we finally got it.
Yeah, once we got it. Exactly. All right. I'll let you go be mom and I'll go do my thing. And
all right.
We'll talk soon. Bye, Carla.
Okay, bye.